Welcome to Psychology Refresh. Today we're going to rank MBTI personalities based on their lavishness. Make sure to watch each one and find out which personalities are the most lavish. Some personality types are very lavish, and some just never are. Each individual has their own level of lavishness, however, based on general tendencies, we have ranked each one of 16 personality types in one of these categories. Here is the MBTI personalities ranking based on their lavishness. Number 1. ISTJ. ISTJs prefer to live within their means and want to be constantly ready for significant life surprises. If they can't handle this, they don't want to live too lavishly. They don't like acting in a way that appears careless with money, but they do want to work toward a comfortable existence. If this is something they can achieve, they would undoubtedly want to provide a luxurious lifestyle for their family. Number 2. ISFJ. ISFJs don't mind leading basic lives, thus, they don't really require lavish lifestyles. They don't require much for themselves, but they do desire the happiness of their loved ones. However, ISFJs desire to be able to provide for their family in any way they choose, even if it necessitates working harder to make ends meet. Number 3. ESTJ. Although they enjoy living in luxury, ESTJs prefer to live within their means. They are thrifty people who like to be ready for anything. They put in a lot of effort to get what they want and take care of their loved ones. ESTJs don't want to spend more money than they have to in order to live a luxury lifestyle and wow others. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ESFJ. ESFJs tend to worry more about making their loved ones happy than they do about living a wealthy lifestyle. ESFJs are devoted to their loved ones and go above and beyond to make them happy. The ESFJ seeks to discover a means to fulfill someone they love's yearning for a lavish existence. To support those around them, they frequently work hard and push themselves. Number 5. INFJ. INFJs don't frequently love living a rich lifestyle if they don't have the resources to do so, but that doesn't imply they won't if they do. INFJs strive to be responsible and avoid doing anything that would threaten the happiness of those they care about. The INFJ could enjoy engaging in some extravagances if they were able to live a luxurious lifestyle. They might like pleasant travels in exotic locations with their loved ones. INFJs don't need material goods. All they seek are comforts and experiences that will make them and their loved ones a little bit happier. Number 6. INFP. Since INFPs aren't often materialistic, they aren't very interested in leading extravagant lives. They aspire to a rich lifestyle that is more spiritual than material. INFPs merely desire a sense of community and a means of finding true fulfillment. They are continuously looking for the place in the world where they fit in the best because they want to be able to change it. Although they don't necessarily need the most luxurious living, INFPs don't mind having some beautiful items. Number 7. ENFJ. Sometimes ENFJs do like to live a luxurious lifestyle, especially if it can make their loved ones happy. ENFJs put a lot of effort into supporting those around them and detest having to fight continuously. They don't want to do anything to make this situation worse because they already have too much on their plate. The ENFJ will undoubtedly love living a fairly extravagant life. However, they are able to adjust to their circumstances and will use their available resources to their advantage. Number 8. ENFP. Although ENFPs aren't particularly materialistic, that doesn't mean they don't occasionally appreciate living a little opulently. ENFPs dislike being prevented from getting things they want just because they lack the resources. Instead of being forced to live their lives in a specific way, they would prefer to push themselves and find a method to accomplish these goals. ENFPs simply like having options and want to experience life to the fullest. They occasionally live a luxurious lifestyle, but generally they do it for experience. Number 9. ISTP. Although ISTPs don't actually require a lavish lifestyle, they do love having access to whatever they choose. They dislike having to hold back because something is just out of their reach. In addition to working hard for the benefit of someone they care about, they will go above and beyond to obtain the things in life that they desire. ISTPs are able to push themselves to achieve their goals and don't want anything to go in their way. Number 10. ISFP. In certain ways, ISFPs don't mind simplicity, but they also yearn for a relatively luxurious life. They don't like having anything stop them from experiencing things, and they like being able to do so. ISFPs desire access to nice things, especially those they find attractive. Even when they are living over their means, ISFPs occasionally indulge a little. Number 11. ESTP. Since they value nice things, ESTPs do in fact want a somewhat luxurious existence. ESTPs frequently put in a lot of energy to achieve their goals in life. They exert effort and seek means of achieving their personal objectives. ESTPs occasionally seem to live a little over their means, grabbing onto items they can't quite afford just to avoid feeling restricted. Number 12. ESFP. ESFPs do lead lavish lives and frequently wish to be able to achieve their goals in life. ESFPs value excellent things and appreciate everything they find attractive. Instead of continually worrying about the tiny things, in their opinion, life should be actually experienced to the fullest. They do prefer to live in the now and will take some financial risks if there is anything they really want. Number 13. INTJ. In certain aspects, INTJs do like to live a luxurious life, but only if it is within their means. They put a lot of effort into achieving their goals in life, but when necessary, they are economical. To appear to live luxuriously, INTJs prefer to make sure they can handle their lifestyle before making major expenditures. Instead, they desire to prepare themselves and will put up the effort necessary to achieve their goals. Simply put, INTJs don't like things being out of their reach and prefer to be able to get what they want. Number 14. INTP. Though they may not appear to desire a lavish lifestyle, INTPs seem to like having their way. Given that they don't truly place an internal value on material possessions, INTPs may be able to enjoy opulence more than they commonly realize. They simply prefer having options available to them so they don't feel restricted. Additionally, they want to see their loved ones happy, which occasionally puts pressure on them to spoil them. Number 15. ENTJ. Due to their dislike of feeling unattainable, ENTJs frequently do love leading luxurious lives. They put in a lot of effort to live extravagant lives and to get whatever they want for themselves and their loved ones. Simply said, ENTJs enjoy fine things and want to live proudly. They put out every necessary effort to fulfill these objectives in order to be able to handle leading a reasonably extravagant life without having to work hard for it. Number 16. ENTP. ENTPs do live rather lavish lives since they dislike having things withheld from them. The ENTP will work their hardest to achieve their goals in life. Instead of feeling constrained by their finances, they want to have the opportunity to experience everything. ENTPs dislike letting anything actually get in their way and prefer to have all of their alternatives open. They don't particularly care about living a materialistic lifestyle, but they do enjoy the option to live opulently when they want to. These videos will be really helpful for you.